You want to look at the camera? Can you look at the camera for a minute?
You can be on TV.
Can you say hi?
Hi,
Can you tell him your name?
Abigail.
Abigail is on her way to dance class today, which continues to amaze her parents, who still recall how she was born nearly 3 months too early. Deanne had been on bed rest for 9 weeks when it happened.
My blood pressure shot up to the point where I lost my vision. They got me stabilized and transported me to Covenant the same night. So got me stabilized there, watched her and I both real closely. In less than 48 hours, at 26 weeks and 2 days, she was born.
There's nothing that could prepare you for it. Just every emotion imaginable, every worry in the world, it comes to life, and just I'm thankful every day that we're so blessed that everything turned out great. It was the scariest point of my life for sure. The staff was amazing. They were very comforting, and something that we don't understand above, I think, helped us out a little bit too. 1 pound 10 ounces. Yeah, she 13 inches, 14 inches.
Tiny.
Tiny, yeah. It was, scary, very scary. You can't imagine just looking at your little baby in the isolette and can't even touch her. You can't even, just pretty much being scared the whole time, worried about whether she's gonna survive or not.
By the grace of God, we witnessed the miracle that should have been happening inside of me right in front of our eyes. So blessed all the way around that we had such a great outcome.
Kevin and Deanne remember their first visits to the neonatal intensive care unit at Covenant.
Definitely overwhelming the first minute you walk through those doors, and I was still not well myself when I first got to go up, and I had to beg to go up and see her because they were worried about my health too. But they wheeled me in there so I could see her. We weren't able to touch her for a few days, which was really hard, but the staff, when you go in, you're not prepared for anything that you see, and I just remember walking in and seeing this 1 pound 10 ounce translucent baby. You could see every vein. She was very red in color because no brown fat yet, just not developed, and just wondering how are we gonna make it through this. And the nursing staff was excellent. They warn you, there's going to be ups and downs, but all these bells and whistles that you hear, which kind of become like a kind of a night lullaby, I guess. When you're in there, you get used to hearing them and know exactly, oh hey, I heard a bradycardia, but things that are normal to them for a parent are never normal, but they help make it as normal as possible. Can you show him your picture here, how little you were when you were born? Whose foot is that?
My foot.
Yeah.
Show the camera.
Show him. Can you show him?
It may seem like Abigail is shy, but wait until the music starts.
Animal action. Move like a rabbit.
Oh, like a rabbit.
This is the Itty Bitty Ballet class at the Greater Midland Community Center. It's our first dance class. She's really into tutus and dancing and anything to spin around and dance and jump. So we signed her up, and she's really been having a good time with it.
What's your favorite kind of cake?
Cherry.
Cherry. I like chocolate cherry cake.
It's hard to imagine this little girl spent 87 days in the NICU, and even after this long stay, she still loves to return to see the caregivers who saved her life. They see many of the staff at the annual telethon.
It's kind of a little reunion. We like to see some of the staff that we've met along the way, and some of them are still in our lives. We stay in touch with them. We like to go up and see them, so usually 3 times a year we'll pop up to the NICU and just let them know that Abigail's there to visit, and they like to see the good outcomes and be reminded of why they do what they do and why they work those long hours, and they really do love the babies and the families like they're part of their own. So it's all special people.
The wishing well already paid out for this family with a vibrant young lady who keeps her parents on their toes.
It's the greatest thing in the world. And that's pretty much it, you know. She's amazing every day. You know, I thank the Lord for putting us through that so she could be this way.
We're just incredibly blessed. Every day, you know, when I'm having those moments where she is 3, you know, acting 3, I have to remember that will is what kept her going, and be reminded of that. But she, every day amazes me. She just is smart and fun. She's got the best sense of humor and the best laugh. I love her. What can I say?